Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my presentation. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for coming here today. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Fitriyany Nailul Amalia. I'm from Matematika Education. I'm delighted to be here today to tell you about cyberbullying. This presentation consists of 5 sections. First, I will start by talking about the definition of cyberbullying. In second, I will tell you about characteristics of cyberbullying. The third about example of cyberbullying. In fourth about effect of cyberbullying. And finally, the fifth about how to avoid of cyberbullying. This presentation will take about 4 minutes. So let me begin this with first slide. Definition of cyberbullying. Definition of cyberbullying is aggressive and purposeful behavior carried out by a group or individual using electronic media repeatedly from time to time against someone who is considered not easy to fight against such action. So there is a power difference between the perpetrator and the victim. The difference in strength in this case refers to a perception of physical and mental capacities. The difference between bullying and cyberbullying is cyberbullying occurs in cyberspace while bullying occurs in real. Cyberbullying lasts longer because it leaves a digital footprint and it's harder to track. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is about characteristics of cyberbullying. While all bullying is characterized by intentional, often repetitive, harmful behavior toward another person or group, there are distinguishing elements when it happens online or via smartphone, which include 1. Persistent, which means cyberbullying can happen anytime. 2. Hard to detect. Cyberbullying happens to phones and on computer or tablets, making it much more difficult for adults to detect. 3. Anonymous. Those being bullied might not even know who is perpetuating the behavior, which makes it easy for one child to hurt another and not be held accountable. 4. Shared to a potentially larger audience, information online can be easy and quickly shared, which make it difficult to contain or stop negative message once they are posted online. 5. Easier to be harmful. It is often easier to bully use technology because of greater physical distance. The person bullying doesn't see the immediate response from the person being targeted. 6. Permanent. Once something is shared on the internet, it is often available to everyone, everywhere. It can be challenging to completely delete information once it is on the internet. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is about example of cyberbullying. Some of the most common cyberbullying types or tactics include 1. Lies. Spreading lies about someone. Chatting. Send harmful message via chatting. 3. Fake account. Send malicious message to others on behalf of others. 4. Trolling. Sending threatening or annoying message on social media. 5. Incitement. Inciting people to embrace someone. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is about effect of cyberbullying. The effect can be long-lasting and affect a person in many ways. 1. Mentally, feeling annoyed, embarrassed, stupid, even angry. 2. Emotionally, feeling embarrassed or losing interest in things you enjoy. 3. Physically, tired or lack of sleep or experiencing symptoms such as stomach and headache. Feeling of being laughed at or harassed by others can keep a person from wanting to talk about or address the issue. In extreme cases, cyberbullying can even lead to someone taking their own life. Now, let's move on to the next section, which is about how to avoid cyberbullying. 1. Don't post too often or too much. Posting too often and too much can annoy others, and a lot can provoke cyberbullying. 2. Avoid where post content. It must have pros and cons. especially when you post something that is considered strange and invites bullying. As a social media user, you should limit uploading disturbing content. 3. Be smart in choosing friends on social media. Don't have to be open to everyone. The more friends on social media, then you have to be prepared for the many comments that come. 4. Not just telling stories on social media. Differentiating things that are better told privately or on social media, because differences in perception usually occur on social media. The conclusion from this presentation is cyberbullying is a problem in societies that are advanced enough to have the technology to connect with other people online, and it's not easily fixable. Cyberbullying can affect anyone, but it's most prominent in today's youth. If we can curb out this awful behavior early in their age, they are unlikely to continue down that path. Eliminating cyberbullying will take a combined effort and won't be eliminated overnight. So, friend, be aware on your internet and your social media. So, that's all I wanted to say about cyberbullying. To put it in the words of Charlie Chaplin, my pain might be the reason for somebody's love, but my love must never be the reason for somebody's pain. That's it for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.